Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm going to just use the first letter of your name, M. And let's take a look at your situation. So you got your TOEFL score. You said you made improvements, but it's still weak. So before you had a 63. So you had 15 on the reading, 9 on the listening. You had 18 on the speaking and 22 on the writing for a total of 63. Now, your most recent score is of September 13th, you got 78. 21 on the reading, 19 on the listening, and then speaking 17, writing 21. One of the things I think you can do, is for both speaking and writing, one area is grammar lesson number 7. Usually I do not score most of your writing practice tests. However, I have read some of them, and I think that you typically have good development, you have good organization, you're answering the questions, and but you always have some problems with your grammar, either word choice, maybe punctuation. You might have some other problems with parallel structure, and so on. So grammar lesson number 7, it will take you to a website called A Writer's Reference by Diana Hacker, 6th edition. That website, it gives you a lot of practice in both writing and grammar areas. So you can improve your organization, and you can also improve your ability to edit or to spot the errors in your own writing. So I would recommend that particular lesson as a way to help you in both the writing and speaking areas. Now, the speaking area, I have exclusively been listening to your pronunciation and your speaking over the last few months, and you feel like you went a little bit better, but I don't think you were worse with a 17. Your previous score was 18, so you were down a point. You're pretty much the same as you were, right? So basically, really, you made significant improvements in the reading and listening, but you haven't made any significant improvements in the speaking and writing. That's what my score tells you. So you want to get, you say 80 or 90, you got to make up your mind, what do you want here? Do you want to get 90 or 80? Because there's a big difference between those two scores. If it's 80, I mean, you're almost there. If it's 90, you still have a lot of work to do. So you have to really be clear on what your ultimate goal is, and then that helps motivate you on your day-to-day studies. So with the speaking, I think that you need more help with pronunciation. You have to work on reducing your French accent and speaking more clearly like a native speaker. To me, that's one of the biggest issues that you really have to deal with. I've already told you probably many times, you have to work on your stress, your intonation. Sometimes when you're speaking, it's a little bit difficult to understand what you're saying, so you really have to solve those pronunciation problems that you're having. So you really have to work on those things. So that would be my suggestions right now. So continuing to work on your pronunciation, focusing on reducing your French accent and sounding more like a native speaker, that's very, very important. And one of the things you can do there is, as you go through my Speak Clearly videos, you already know this, you can read with me out loud as I teach you the information in those videos. And that's a process called tracking, which helps you, gives you the chance to work on your tone a little bit, your rhythm a little bit. You can work on your stress patterns and all the other areas important to helping you sound more like a native speaker. Singing, I've also suggested to you many times. If you can go to YouTube, find some of those YouTube videos, those music videos that have the words in the video, put on your headphones and practice singing with the singer. That's also going to be helpful for you. Alright, so a combination, I think, of doing some grammar to help you with your writing, and also practicing your pronunciation to help you in the speaking area. And whatever you've been doing with the reading and the listening, keep doing that, because you have gotten some really, really good results there. Alright? Anyway, M, thank you very much for your comments. Keep up the good work here. And that would be some of my suggestions right now.